When the girl was driving home from work, she spotted a motorcycle lying eerily across the side of the road. White powder was scattered and splattered on the ground, and her face filled with confusion and fear. About 30 feet away, there were two guns, one silver, one black. Two injured men lay nearby, one wearing handcuffs crawling forward, while the other desperately clutched at his pants. Then she noticed a black briefcase and immediately understood the relationship between them. Right then, a bold idea struck her. She quickly hit the kill switch to cut the engine, opened her sewing kit, and inserted wooden sticks on both sides. Next, she pulled out a needle, threaded yellow yarn through the rearview mirror, and fed it out through the vent window. Then she pulled out red yarn and threaded a second needle, also extending it out the window. She immediately got out of the car, pulling both needles behind her as she walked, making sure the two threads wouldn't tangle. The blonde man stared at her, completely baffled. The next second, she bent down, threaded the needle through the chain of the handcuffs, and stuck it into her shoe heel. The man in the helmet watched her with the same confused expression, but the woman said nothing. She just dragged the helmeted man over and positioned him facing the blonde man. The girl pulled out the needle and threaded the red yarn through the helmeted man's sleeve. Now they were on opposite sides, as if the girl was orchestrating a fair duel. Then she got back in the car and immediately started the engine. As the tires turned, the yellow and red threads spun violently within seconds. The other ends of the threads were tied to the guns. The race for survival had begun. The threads pulled the guns back into their hands. They immediately aimed at each other and pulled the triggers. Gunshots rang out. Hearing the shots, the girl immediately stopped reversing, stopping perfectly next to the briefcase. She opened the car door and calmly reached out to grab the briefcase. Only then did the girl finally crack a smile. Whatever was in that briefcase, it had to be something valuable enough to risk everything for. Then suddenly, her face filled with terror. She'd forgotten one deadly detail.